You disappeared. I'm not kidding. All right. So let's see. Let's see here. Let's see what's happening. Let's see. So let's check the YouTubes. YouTube says. Like, how do you get to? Okay, so we're live on YouTube. That's good. All right, so that's going. What about? Let's see. What about Twitter? Let's see. Samsung. Oh, that's wrong. Social media. There we go. Twitter. I got one more minute. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, but it sounds weird.
Because this is. Oh my fuck.
What did you do?
Some damn AirPods.
Well, hold on, that's better now. I mean, when you first came on, it was weird, but it's a little bit. What did you?
Can you hear me? So you can hear me?
Yeah. What did you do?
I don't even know. Bluetooth. Bluetooth is dumb.
Bluetooth is getting kind of whack, right? Bluetooth is getting kind of whack.
I need some AirPods Max.
I'm gonna tell you what I've discovered, and it made my life so much better when it comes to wireless, like video and audio. NDI. NDI is a beautiful, beautiful thing.
NDI?
NDI, yes. It is audio and video over Wi-Fi. Low latency. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing.
Lower than Bluetooth?
Lower than Bluetooth, yes.
Oh, snap.
Yes. That's how I'm able to kind of send, like, I'm working with 3 computers, right? That's how I'm able to send everything over to the big computer over there with no wires. Like, everything is being sent over there, the audio and the video, on separate channels and everything. So it's nice. Once I figured it out, we struggled with it in the beginning, but you know what I'm saying? So let's see here. Twitter was supposed to be scheduled for 6:30, but because I couldn't get it, I was trying to figure out how to get it.
Oh, and when we go live, I've got personal stuff to talk about. Not like deep. Not tech related.
We'll be super careful because the stream is live right now. So I'm just saying. Okay. I'm just saying. Okay.
I just like to get your fresh response.
Oh, okay.
Reactions and whatnot.
Yeah. So that thing definitely ain't working. I wonder if I can do it from the laptop. Hold on. If I can just. I think Twitter was weird because you have to like manually hit start on the stream in order for it to work.
Did Beta 2 just drop? Nope.
Okay, so that ain't working. What about the books of faces? Let's see. The books of faces says. Thank you as well. Nope, that ain't working either, so I ain't worry about that. YouTube is the only one that seems to be the champion. What was the other one? Twitch. I don't even know if... Do I even have Twitch on here? I don't. Oh, yeah, I do. There we go. And, of course, I'm not logged in, so... Okay. Yeah, don't be sending me no codes, because I ain't got time for it. Okay, so if it's live, it's live. If it's not, it's not. But the YouTube is working, so... Let's see, make sure I got the chat going. The chat is going. Let's get the recorder up and running. Boom. Recorder is up and running. Okay. All right, it's about that time. Let's see. Board. I forgot all about that. All about that. I did. Forgot about the music. Forgot about it. But we don't really need it. We okay. We're okay with that. Okay. There we go. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the SmartGuyz Tech Podcast. I feel a little bit weird without that beat playing in the background, right?
Yeah.
It feels very weird, right? Yeah, we started. It feels so weird because I'm so used to getting the vibe from that song. You know what I mean? But I forgot to put the USB-C adapter onto my tablet, so I didn't feel like running that cord over there. So yeah. So anyway, this is the SmartGuyz Tech Podcast episode number 61. Keon, number 61. I'm your boy, Smart Guy, Big Q, and we're rolling on. What's going on? I got my co-host with me. What's his name?
Your boy Keon. That's weird, bro. You're off right now. You need that music.
I do need that music, but it just kind of gets me right. I don't know. It's very weird. It's weird. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? What's been up with you, buddy? What's happening?
Bro, first off, everybody, make sure you drink some water.
Yeah.
I know this isn't water right here, but it starts with a W.
What it ain't whiskey, is it?
No, it's wine. It's wine.
Oh, wine. Okay.
It's
well, I got my water, so I'm good.
I don't want water right now. But, so cute. Last week, what was it, like Thursday? I'm playing Call of Duty with my friends.
Yeah.
And we're like in a session. We've been playing for like 2, 3, 4 hours. We still got a couple hours to go. My monitor shuts off. And I'm just like, okay, did my power go out?
Yeah.
And I look at my clock, but my clock's motion activated, so it didn't activate right away. So I'm like, okay, the power. Then I start looking around. I still see other lights. I'm just like, hey. I'm trying to turn it on and off. It just died on me randomly. I had the monitor for a year.
Wow.
Maybe. And it just died.
So
I got my curved Dell monitor over here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't you just get you got a new one recently?
A year ago.
No. Didn't you get one like a month or so ago?
No.
Oh, okay. No. Okay.
Yeah, I just got the Dell big old 32-inch 4K, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Died on me. So I had to run out to Best Buy. I got a new monitor.
Wow.
Their gaming monitor, but and it's not curved anymore. And because it's not curved, everything looks like it's coming out at me.
Right.
Because I'm used to that curve.
Yeah.
And so they only had.
What you got? The TUF? You got the what is that? Lenovo TUF?
I got the LG Ultra Gear.
Okay.
Because I went in there and I was like, I just need a monitor that's over 30 inches with 2 HDMI ports.
Yeah.
Everything else I don't really care too much about. Mm-hmm. And he was like, we only got 2, and one wasn't great. And so it was just LG. I actually went in there and grabbed the M7.
Yeah.
But I don't think it has 2 HDMI ports.
It does. It has 2 USB and 1 USB-C.
HDMI though?
Yeah, 2 HDMIs, 2 USB-C.
Oh, but it's not 30. It's not 30 inches.
It's 32 inches.
Not the one I grabbed. I think the one I grabbed was like 27.
Oh yeah. I keep on forgetting about the little one. I always forgot that.
There's like an M7 and an M8.
Yeah, the M7 is smart. The one that's the one that I have. I got a 32 and a 43. So I have the 32 over here in the podcast area, and then a 43
over there. I have
to
check because I actually wanted the M7.
Yeah.
Instead of
because the M7 price should have been good now because the M8 been out for about a month or two now.
And this was $400.
Yeah,
I didn't want to do that.
Yeah, because I think the sale price on the M7 32 was like $350 or something like that. I think it went down like $150 or $200.
I literally ran out at like 7:45. Best Buy was about to close, and I was just like, I need something because I need something for my photography business.
Yeah.
Besides gaming, so I needed something like right then.
Yeah.
But I still have 45 days to return it. So I might check around.
Yeah, I would check around. I think because I know for sure that the ports you're looking for are on this monitor: 2 USB, 2 HDMI, 1 USB-C. Yeah. So it has.
Would be nice.
Yeah, it has all
the
that.
airplay stuff.
Yeah.
Would be great.
Yeah. So man, that's pretty rough though. But in the middle of the game though, like that's wild.
In the middle of the game, we were doing well too. It just died. I was like, come on.
So you don't even use a TV in your room?
I don't have a TV though. Well, I have a TV in the living room.
Oh, but you don't have
TV.
But you don't have a TV in this room.
Nope.
Oh man, that's rough, bro. That is rough.
But also, I was thinking. Oh, also, my friend gave me some every plate gift card.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try to get back onto the meal prep stuff. See how it works for me.
Yeah.
But also, I was thinking, and I think I talked to CJ, little sister.
Yeah.
It might be time to find a Miss King Alex.
Oh, you think? I mean, I think you're a little late, but yeah, you should have.
Give me a year.
Okay. Well, you kind of needed to get yourself. Okay, yeah, you're right. So, but you feeling like it might be time, right? I think it might be time too.
It might be time.
I think it might be time too.
If there are any smart girls,
they might be around the chicken DMs. I'm saying, especially now that the news is out, right?
Hey, if anybody's looking for an Instagram boyfriend,
there you go. Right? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And so check this out right now. I've been living the luxurious now. I've been trying to piece together my smart home stuff, right? So I got all this connected stuff, but like the smart home part was still in the works, and I was excited last week because I got that stove last week. When it completed the kitchen for me, and when the kitchen got completed, it opened up everything else. So now, like Bixby would tell the refrigerator, where Bixby would tell Alexa. Oh, I'm not going to say that too loud. Bixby would tell Alexa to order the. So like basically, yesterday a water filter shows up at the crib. And so I was like, what?
You know?
Well, I didn't know, but the wifey did. Because she was like, oh, yeah, the Amazon thing popped up and it said that I needed to order a water filter. So I just clicked allow. She said that, her Echo Show told her that. And I was like, oh, that's because we just added that stove in there. So now all of them are talking to one another. And I think it's so dope, right? Like the refrigerator talks to the stove talks to, and whenever we need stuff, it just show, like it orders things on its own. I think that was pretty cool, right?
Yeah. Last week I got a stick vacuum. I don't know if you like didn't like the new Dyson.
Yeah.
I got a smart vacuum. That's pretty nice. Pretty neat.
Yeah, man. The smart home stuff is dope, man. It's actually pretty cool. And I know you're really into that stuff, but I can see myself dropping a lot of cash to this smart. Now I'm thinking about trying to work the garage and put the little things on the door so you can tell when they've been open and closed. You know what I mean?
I don't know if you heard the beeping before we started the show. Yeah. That's what that was.
Yeah, I'm thinking about doing all that stuff now, man. I guess that's that because that is pretty cool. I think that is dope, man. I think that is so dope.
And don't take over.
Oh, I'm missing chat. Ain't I? Look at this. Hold up. I am missing chat because it's under there and I can't read it. Hold on, let me see.
But yeah, I also got Alexa store. I won't say that. Dang it, too late. I've also got that set up and all my little sensors and stuff. But I still, as much as I love smart home, I don't just say it out loud.
Right. Yeah.
So I have this Echo Show here that just cycles. It doesn't really do anything.
Right. Yeah. Well, I have been having one on. I have like a Echo Show. What is it? Echo Show 5. It's been sitting on my nightstand for forever. It came with my Ring doorbell. When I bought the Ring doorbell, that was like a free gift. They get that. So I've had it for like a couple of years now, and I like it because when I hit my alarm in the morning, I hit the button and it starts telling me the news. It tells me what's on my calendar for the day. I think all that stuff is pretty cool.
I sleep with my phone. So my phone wakes me up. I ain't got none of that.
Oh yeah.
Or because of music, because I still have my HomeKit stuff.
Yeah.
And my HomeKit starts playing the music playlist every day.
That's pretty dope. So that's why I like the Echo Show 15, the one that looked like a picture frame. I really want one of those now, but I was trying to figure I couldn't really get the wifey excited about it until she got the stove. So I didn't think she was really gonna really care because we had the refrigerator, we have other things, and she never really cared. She was like, oh, I just got the stuff because I knew you like the Samsung stuff. But when she got that stove though. And she loves it, bro. Like she loved the fact that
I would love that picture. That's even the dopest version.
Oh, it is. It's the flyest thing ever, bro. I'm telling you, right? It's pretty cool.
Make a HomeKit version of it, and I'll buy it day one.
I tell you. But I think we got a pretty decent show this week. We listen. For me, it don't really matter because I'm an Android guy. But for those of us who are not, that whole thing started like about a year or two ago with the UK talking about, how they were trying to force Apple to do X, Y, and Z. Now it look like, the US is trying to do the same thing with this common charger law. They're just trying to roll out. I just want to see what the temperature is like, how y'all feel. I don't really care. Like I said, it don't bother me. I don't care. It makes zero difference to me. But we'll talk about it.
If it's USB-C?
Yeah, right. It makes zero difference to me. I can care less. Another thing that's making news and the cell phone nerd balls are having like nerdgasms all over it is the Nothing Phone 1 making this rounds and everybody like wetting their pants about it. And Keon, I know you.
Really?
Well, that's what I see on Twitter. I'm just saying what I see. You know what I mean? I figured I'd get your temperature and see how you feel about it. Have you been seeing the news about it?
I've seen it being revealed. I saw the...
you saw the weird little flashing lights on the back of it and how iPhone-y it looks and with the exposed parts on it. I'm just saying.
Looks like iPhone.
Looks very iPhone-y to me. But anyway, we're talking about that as well, right? We'll get into all of that. But first, Keon, we got to go into the metaverse, right? So I want to know what y'all think about this, right? So our good friend, the Zuck, right? He pushing this metaverse and he pushing this VR stuff, and he's wanting all of us to join in. He want all of us to be sitting around with a thing on our face, enjoying life inside the metaverse. So first things first, we got to get some monies, right? So now Zuck and them done collaborated with Balenciaga and Tom Brown and Tommy Hilfiger and Givenchy and a bunch of other people. So now you get. Well, I don't know if I saw Off-White in there, but I'm pretty sure they're coming. But so now you can get your avatar. You get your avatar, and your avatar. Not only you use it in the metaverse, it's going to be on your Facebook profile. You can use it for your Instagram profile, and you also can use it for your whatever the other one is. What is it? WhatsApp, I think it is.
Yeah,
WhatsApp.
So I don't know if you've been on Instagram lately, but they ask you to create avatars, which I'm not doing.
You're not gonna make you one of these guys right here. You don't see. Look how fly he is with the Tom Brown. Look at the dude with the Tom Brown. Look at this guy with the Tom Brown.
First of all, when I get different shades of my avatar, that's number one. They look all the same shade right now. Right. No, I'm not creating an avatar for Instagram.
So you know why they want you to create an avatar, right?
So you can buy stuff for it.
Right, so they can sell you things for like I remember Samsung tried this with the stupid AR emoji that they had, and nobody spent. I guess one person might have bought this. I don't know. I didn't see the purpose of dressing up a avatar. But then again, if this is your representation of yourself inside the metaverse, you want it to be fly, right? Do you not?
So for me, it's the same argument. With like buying stuff in video games. Like I have a friend, we play Call of Duty, and he buys like all the cosmetic stuff. Yeah. But if you don't know Call of Duty, it's a first-person shooter, so you never see that.
Right, you never see it.
Everybody else.
Right. Yeah.
And for me, that's not good enough.
Whoa, stop. Hold up. Let's rewind this for a second. And I need y'all's help from the comment section, please. Y'all heard what he just said. Listen, y'all heard what he just said, but do y'all remember him saying that the only reason why he buys the new iPhone is he had to buy the one with the color for it because he want everybody to know. No, but you want everybody to know that you got the new fly hotness, right? So what's wrong with this dude dripping his avatar out in Givenchy? What's up with that? I mean,
do you see? I feel like in the metaverse, you see yourself. So the metaverse is a little different. Right. It's a little different in the metaverse, but I'm still. You're probably gonna convince me to get like a Oculus.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
And speaking of Oculus and VR and stuff, did you see that ACC is having an event later this month?
Yeah.
And it might be a phone, it might be a VR.
Yeah, it might be some because it looked like some new tech that I saw was that. A new advancement that they went with these AR glasses. Everybody was talking about trying to build some stuff that just go on your face, and everything was inclusive. But now some people, including the Zuckerberg people and Apple is one of the ones too. They figured out how to have your phone drive it, and it makes the hardware on your face smaller. And I think that's the key. So if we'll see how that works out. So I don't. So you ain't really feeling this spending money on
I'm
your.
not feeling the I'm not surprisingly. I'm not feeling the metaverse just yet.
Also, you ain't even feeling the metaverse. Period. Oh, because you never been there. You ain't been there yet. Oh, that's what it is. Yeah, you ain't been there yet. So no, listen. I get you. I feel you. I'm just saying, but once you go one time and you see, like, damn, this is, it's a different. It's like stepping into it.
I can visualize it.
Yeah.
Because I've done things like I don't think I've actually did second space or whatever it's called.
Second
things like that.
I love it.
I don't know. But I've done things like that, so I can visualize being in like another place.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not all in yet.
I'm just telling you, I don't want you to be listening, Keon. When the rest of us is all up in the metaverse chilling, with our
at a bar with my real friends drinking.
But listen, you can be at a metaverse bar with your real friends that's separated by miles and continents, right? But y'all in the same space in the metaverse drinking your beers or whatever. You know what I mean?
We do that on PlayStation with our headsets. That's all I need to do.
So I can't convince you to join me in the metaverse. Okay,
Not yet. You're probably the one that convinced me, but not yet. I need a little bit more.
Okay. I feel you, bro. Okay, this is gonna be a quick and easy one right here because y'all seen this ever since what was that last big Apple update that turned that let Apple put that wallet. You can do different things with the you can put like IDs and passports and
iOS 13.
Yeah, so Samsung a little bit behind, but Samsung Pay is getting a big ginormous revamp. And they finally catching up. So I'm excited about that. Have you? Because my thing is this, Keon. I don't want to carry a physical, real wallet anywhere. I actually leave mine in my glove compartment in my car. I actually don't even take it with me.
So the funny thing was, I was just talking to my mom before the show.
Yeah.
And she brought it up to me that she started seeing pop-ups saying that Samsung Pay is going away.
Yeah.
Samsung Wallet is coming.
Mm-hmm.
And we were just talking about, like, I use Apple Pay 90% of the time I pay for something,
right?
Whether online or in real life.
Yep.
I rarely ever use my wallet, and just like you, I just leave my wallet in my car. It's always there in case anything happens.
Well, like you need to go through the drive-thru or something, right?
Well, like Chick-fil-A drive-thru, you can use Apple Pay.
Well, actually, some of them will stick a thing out the window, but a lot of them won't, like cookout and stuff like that. They don't get down like that.
Yeah. They bring their prices low in their food, right? So I love it. And I want other companies to do it because that'll make businesses adopt the model.
Absolutely.
But she was asking me to ask you, how often do you use Samsung Pay?
Every chance I get. Every chance that is available, I'll use it. And it used to be lucrative back in the day when they was trying to get more users on board because they would you could stack points and they would send you like gift cards or whatever. They don't really do that no more, but they do have cash back at a lot of different places. It ranged from like 1% to 17% or 23%, whatever, depending on where you shopping at. And that's cool.
23% cash back.
It's some place, but I guess it's a place that people don't shop at a lot. I guess I don't know, but it's like a little board that you can slide across the top, and it's like a few hundred stores, retailers in there. You know what I mean?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and you ain't gonna do nothing but just pay, and you get the money kicks back to you. So
with the Apple Card, you get 2 or 3 cash back everywhere, and it comes to you the next day. So I do appreciate that.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool.
Apple Card everywhere.
I tried to get it took me a minute to get the wife because she didn't do this. Like it was the whole trust factor, right? Oh, what if somebody? And I'm like, well, first of all, you have to use a biometric authentication in order to use it. And then she was like, well, I ain't worrying about that part. I'm worrying about the actual credit card information. But I'm like, if you understand the way it works, it changes. It uses tokens and all that weird stuff. So it's like if you look at the card number, it ain't even the same as your real physical card number.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I finally got her to do it because she was, I think I told you this like about a year or so ago. She went to the grocery store one day. We ran around the grocery store. We done filled our card, so we ready to go. She ready to pay. The card that she wanted to pay with, she left at home. She was mad about it. And I told her, I said, listen, if you just put one card on your phone, just one that's one that you rarely use, but you would never be in a pinch like that, ever. You know what I mean?
Did you use your phone or did you have your phone?
Yeah. So I ended up, but that's what changed her mind. You know what I mean? So, now she's cool with it, right? She still think the watch is weird, but I be flexing when I be doing this.
My friend got a short-term job at I think it was like a restaurant, and he was surprised. It was in Florida. He was surprised how many people, like, first use tap to pay, and then, like, the elite use their watch.
Right. Yeah.
If I have my watch on me, and I think about it, I'll use it. Otherwise, I just see.
So it's like, usually I do it with the phone. When the time that I do it with the watch is if I'm looking at something on the phone. By the time I get to the counter, so if I'm using the phone, I'm not gonna stop what I'm doing to pay. I'm just gonna be like, boop, they keep it moving.
Well, I do that. I'll stop what I'm doing just because it's a double click. It doesn't close without whatever you're in. On top of it.
All right, Jim, take over. You gotta.
You see the comments.
You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to explain yourself because you're gonna have to come up and join the rest. I think it is.
But I can't wait till next year where her phone folds in half and her wallet is built into it.
That's right. You're gonna be stuck, right? But I think for the foreseeable future, at least for short term, it's probably gonna always be an opt-in thing. I can't see them, forcing like that being the thing. But I think that's probably the best way to go. I'm gonna tell you something because I believe personally, this is my own personal opinion. I haven't got a whole lot of facts to back this up. It's just like my personal feeling. I feel like. Because I haven't seen real money, like I haven't had real money in my hands in so long. Like the pandemic made it worse because like one was home for all that long time, and then everybody was paying for everything online or through like apps and stuff like that. You carry cash. I
get cash from clients and stuff.
Because I can't even remember the last time I held a dollar bill in my hand.
So I don't actually carry cash. I mean, like I get cash from clients, but. If I go somewhere and they're like, "Oh, it's a COVID charge and we only take cash,"
right. You know what I mean? So yeah, we live different lifestyles, Keon. Can you imagine?
What are you talking about? We're the same person.
I'm saying, but can you imagine my old ass at some bar trying to? Come on, bro. I ain't gonna be at no bar like.
Hey, bro, take your wife out for a dancing night.
Yeah, she would like that, but I would still play the wall. I would still play the wall. But yeah, she, I guess, John Take Over feel the same way. She's like, nah, man, she ain't doing no mobile payments, man. I don't know, man. I live by that shit. I love it. You know what I mean?
I use Apple Pay. Yeah. 95% of the time I pay for something.
Yeah, me too. I am the exact same way. And honestly, I get offended. I was somewhere. I was at a convenience store. So I bought 2 Pepsis, and then a woman was like, "Oh, they buy 2 get 1 for some weird stuff she was talking about." And I was like, "Nah, I just wanted 2." So she had to she had to refund me some money back. So she gave me like $1.75 and change back, and I was like, "Man, I paid you with like a digital pay. Can you just like I don't want them. I feel offended if you handed me dollar bills. I don't like that."
I walked out of the store that didn't tap to pay, mainly Walmart, because I just forget to bring my wallet. I'm only getting there to buy like a couple of things. Yeah. And I can't even be pressed to go back to my car, get my wallet back. No, if you're not taking my phone, then you're just not getting it. Whatever.
I'm for real, bro. So somebody gave me like $100 cash, and he held onto it like it was gold for. I mean, if somebody gave me $100 in cash, I would like. I remember I had like because that $1.70-something, the dollar bill was in my visor for probably like 9 months, and I'm gonna tell you who ended up getting it. What? Yeah. Some dude was out front of the gas station selling CD. That's a whole nother story. Because I had it
10 years ago.
No, this was like a week or so ago. And I was and I'm gonna tell you, not only was he selling CDs, he had the the things that the CDs used to come in. That was like, those little, no, those like, Oh
no, he wasn't.
Yeah, he had one of those. And the CDs were in there, right? There was no writing on the CD, no labels, no writing on the CD.
He just gave like a CDR.
Look, and that's what I say, bro. I say, first of all, your business model is jacked up. I said, I can't even play this joint in my car, yo. I said, and then furthermore, how do I know what's on it? Like, you ain't even bothered to put.
Just believe him.
Really? I'm supposed to give him $1 for him to give me a blank CD. I mean,
you don't even want that dollar.
I don't, but here's the thing. He got it in the CD box thing, like the
little CDR.
Yeah, man. I was like, bro. I said, listen. You ain't gonna make no money like this, cuz you can't do it.
You could at least buy the little plastic sleeve to give him that.
No, that CD is sitting on my passenger's seat right now, and I ain't got nothing to play. I would never know whether or not it's something on it or not.
He gave me a blank CD.
I'm pretty sure he did. I am 95% sure that ain't shit on that CD. You know what I'm saying? Right?
So Joe says that Heritage and ABC store are the only places that don't take tap to pay. That's not true. I frequent the ABC store all the time. They do take tap to pay. I don't know about Heritage because that's
Heritage doesn't. They don't. Yeah, because I've been up there at the self checkout, and it's weird because it happened one time before I went to the self checkout, and the thing I thought something was wrong with the system, so I just pulled my card out and did my business and went on my. So I came back another time, and I was paying for my stuff, and it was like I'm sticking the phone up on the joint, and ain't nothing happening. And I was like,
what are you doing?
Yeah, so I told her, I said, come here for a second, and I was like, look, I'm trying to pay for my food, like what's going on? She was like, oh no, we don't do that here. I'm looking at her like, what in the hell? It's 2022. What is going on?
Walmart does not do tap to pay. They do. You have to download their app and you can scan it.
Right. Yeah.
You cannot do tap to pay.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I hate that.
Yeah,
I hate that so much.
Yeah, it's not. But now that's cool if they do it like Sam's Club. Cause you can walk around in Sam's Club and use the app, and you just pay for your card that you got on file.
I've never done that, but that sounds dope.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I've seen like a commercial. I think Kevin Hart did a commercial.
Yeah,
but I've never done that.
Yeah, that right there is not. That's okay because that way you ain't got to go to no lines. You ain't got to do nothing. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're good to go. So I don't know, but I was just kind of glad that Samsung is, because I saw what Apple did. And I thought that was pretty cool. I thought it was dope because I just want to be the day where that I don't have to carry a physical watch because right now you still got to have it somewhere close, because you need your driver's license. You need just in case something pop up. Yeah.
The worst thing is for the driver's license, it's state by state.
Yeah.
And every state's gonna drag and take their time. Yeah. Right now Apple has 2 states. One's Arizona, I don't remember the other one was. Yeah. But it's just like I think Colorado. But I need a whole nationwide rollout.
And it'll probably be easy for the cops too, man, because I think that'll slow down on people having fake IDs. I just think it'll be easy. But I know it's a lot of resources and some monies and all that.
I realized in my car.
Yeah.
For things like cops, so they can actually knock my phone.
Absolutely.
I'll take my phone back there.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He should have like a little scanner. He should be able to use his phone to take the QR code. I don't know how it works, but whatever. You know what I mean? However that works.
I do like that you can use it for airports and stuff.
Yeah. So that's cool. All right, Keon, for your iPhone users, let's get into it. Let's talk about this. Because, I think it's kind of funny, actually. And I'm going to tell you, first of all, I'm on the side, even though I'm not an iPhone user, once I realized, I'm going to tell you what really made me start thinking about this. MagSafe got me thinking about this, right? Because, the UK been pressing Apple for a hot minute about this Lightning port, right? They're pressing about it. So let's say here's MagSafe, right? We ain't using the Lightning cable no more, right? We're using the MagSafe jump off, and that killed that noise, right? But now they said no, you can't really use that either. I don't know.
You can't use that.
Well, they didn't say. They just said common charger. That's what they're saying. But I was thinking about MagSafe, and I was like, as much as I think it's corny, I think it's dumb. I think it's stupid. But it has 2.
Why? It's just wireless charging.
It's just wireless. But the magnet and having that stupid ring. I don't know. I don't like it. Anyway, but there's 2 things that I'm impressed with, right? The fact that, because one of the guys was explaining this to me at work. He was like, bro, when you wirelessly charging your phone, your ass can't even use it. And I'm like, well, you know what? You're right about that. Like, I can still use mine. And the other thing is, you ain't got to worry about sticking something in your phone or something getting down into it. It's dope. So it's cool. I think that's dope.
Yeah.
So
it actually degrades your battery less than Lightning port.
Right. So I'm thinking about this stuff, and so actually I'm on board with Apple and them. I'm like, okay, I'm cool with it, even though it ain't my cup of tea, but I understand and I feel like it's dope, right? But now they saying like, here in the U.S. they're like, no, everybody must use the same thing for everything. You know what I mean? And I'm like, wow. Like, why? First of all, why is it such a big deal? Now, if we're talking. So I don't know if you remember this, Cam, but we used to have this board at work, and it had all these weird connections on it for all the different things like PS2, S port, serial port, all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just saying everybody gonna want to make their own port. So I don't understand why everybody gets up in arms about it right now. I don't get it.
Does MagSafe charge just as fast as a regular Lightning USB-C charger? No, it does not. MagSafe has a slow charge. Slower, but not that much. I think Lightning is 18 watts and MagSafe is 15.
Okay, well, that ain't much of a difference. You know what I'm saying?
And then third-party MagSafe is 7th because Apple said they want you to buy our stuff.
Oh, so they make sure that the other people don't make one that's as fast as theirs? See, that's that shit. That's that. Oh my God, that's
third-party MagSafe chargers.
Wow.
To be certified MagSafe can only charge up to half the speed.
That is crazy. See, as soon as I get them, as soon as I give them people credit for anything,
that's a business. It's a business, bro.
I get it.
I get it. Business, and then we care about customers.
Look, I'm saying, as soon as I was like, oh, y'all, these people are dope for thinking, oh no. So if you make our charger, you can't make it as good as our charger. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Anyways,
man, that is crazy.
I feel like it's kind of just taking the personality of the brand because every brand wants to do their own thing.
Absolutely.
And of course, most brands can't even try it.
Right.
Because most brands aren't big enough to take that risk to pay that premium price. And to put out a product that's going to have to be premium to cover the cost. So it's really only like Apple doing it.
It really just, it ain't just, like Apple's like the one that everybody think about for phones, right? But Microsoft, those servers got their own charger.
Well, I'm going to say computers do it all the time. I see little proprietary.
Yes, the server's got his own weird little charger. You know, stuff like that. So I don't know if they're thinking that everything. I mean, like now, I say computers are all kind of going toward. Like the last 2 computers I've had USB-C chargers, which So I guess if computers are kind of evening it out across the board, then everything else should too. I don't know.
And Apple's USB-C for everything but their phone and their AirPods.
Right.
So
so they're like, nah, man, y'all got to get with the program. And listen. Look, they were making a killing off that too. They were making their money. That's how you get your extra dividends, man.
Lightning Port was making a lot, and especially when they expanded the program for Made for iPhone, so all the third-party people could do Lightning Port. Yeah, have to pay for that. They make a lot of money.
They did, man. I'm still astounded. But a report that came out 2 months ago about the $6.8 billion for removing all that crap out of the iPhone box. Like you removed half the stuff that was in it, and you made like 16 times as much money as you did before.
Right.
It's ridiculous, right?
Because you still sell it.
You still, right. Oh, yeah.
But companies like Nomad and Anchor, all the companies, they make so much money making Lightning products.
Yeah, absolutely. Because you know what? A lot of companies wouldn't even exist if it wasn't because of that. Like you would never even know they were around. And that's how they feed their families.
They're making the same product, but making it wood or leather,
or braided, or with lights flashing through. Remember them light up cables? Everybody was
the dumb ones.
Light up cables.
It's not flashing no more.
Yeah, that's right. My daughter had one of those. She thought that thing was that charger was awful. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, she had one of them joints, right? Okay, Keon, let's wrap it up with this one. Nothing reveals the phone 1. Listen, look how I phoned it. Okay. Before I get out on that, let's talk about what's really happening right now. Let's talk about because it ain't really about that. It's about a new player on the scene, right? We're talking about disruption. I don't know how much disruption we're gonna get out of this.
They're like, because it came from the
OnePlus, right?
No, it was the other company. Essential.
Oh, Essential. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, they made some noise a couple years ago with the Essential stuff.
And but they couldn't really do anything with it.
Yeah.
And so the leader went to nothing.
Because their prices was too low, They can be selling those $300
phones. And they said they were going to come out with accessories and never came out with accessories.
Yeah, $300 phones are not sustainable. You can't sell $300 phones, bro. And that be your bread and butter. Your bread and butter is a $300 phone? Come on, man.
Blue?
Well, they make other ones, though. So they have $500, $700 phones, too.
Blue does?
I don't know about Blue, but Moto does, I just think if your main baseline phone is $300, that's hard, man. It's hard to compete like that. So
that's not a lot of profit for you,
right?
And how big is the customer base for real?
Right. It's gonna be them folks who ain't. Oh, I ain't spending no. Like I hear this shit. Oh my God, every day. It's like they come by my table and they look at their phone and they be like, "Yo, bro, how much is this phone?" I tell them, they be like, "Oh my God, like who is buying this thing? Like I'm not spending no more than $400 on no cell phone."
I will say that pricing is wild because I was in furniture shopping the other day, and I was looking to buy a couch, and I was like, I'm gonna go in with like a $500-$600 price tag.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, I did not find much.
I know. Sure, I'll tell you. Like about 4 months ago, we was shopping for a new bed, and I thought we could normally do this for about $600-$700. Yeah, that wasn't happening. You know what I'm saying?
Like, you go to IKEA?
We went to a couple of different places. I forget where we finally got it from. Value City? I don't know. We finally got it from somewhere. I don't know. But yeah, but the prices are ridiculous, right? But you always got them folks who I talk to every day. And I get it. I understand. A phone is, once when they hear the word phone, it's a device that you use to talk to folks with, and that's it. And text messages, right? Now, I'm not that guy. Like I do that less than 2% of the time with my device, right? So I'm looking for that other stuff. I'm looking for multitask and high efficiency RAM and crazy storage and high refresh rates and all the stuff that we go crazy over. I like that stuff, and that's what I'm looking for.
Those people that come in and say like, I'm not spending more than $400.
Yeah.
What percentage of them can you convince or talk to spending more than whatever that baseline is?
A very small amount. So for something less. Yes. So for something like the fall, right? So you have to. So a lot of times, like I said, it's an eye-catching device. You can't walk past it without like stopping to take a look at it, because especially if you've never seen one before, right? You're like, okay, because this definitely looks like something different. But and then they're like, nah, that's 17. Like, why would I do that, right? So then when you start,
that's my rent.
Yeah. So then when you show it to them, like, because looking at a Tesla versus driving a Tesla are two different things. The experience is crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying, right? So you let them drive it. And then they be like, oh, you know what, bro? So you saying if I do it on monthly, it's only gonna be like 32.
Yeah, that's how you
Right.
I'm getting caught up.
You know what I mean? But anyway, back to this though, Keon. So these folks are looking to disrupt what's going on right now.
Yeah, so there's nothing fun.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, those internet nerds, bro, I'm telling you, they on Twitter going crazy about this thing, man. But you ain't impressed. You don't look impressed at all.
So I actually got a higher res photo. I just saw like a Twitter photo.
Okay.
The higher res photo, it does look like an old iPhone.
Yeah.
But the reason it didn't strike out to me, the two cameras, and I've always had 3 cameras because I was the pro model because I'm a pro.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So yeah, it does look like an iPhone like 12 or iPhone 13.
Yeah.
Not the pro.
Yeah.
But an iPhone 13. Mm-hmm. So I mean, I can kind of see it. It looks cool, looks sturdy, looks metal.
So the differentiators, right? None of that weird color choices like Pacific or blue or whatever that is, Apple, whatever that crap is. Well, look, no, it ain't just Apple, because whatever this burgundy crap is that Samsung's doing. Or that nasty, or that grotesque bronze that they did like 2 years ago.
Why even try the colors, dude?
No, this right here is more my speed. Look at this. It's like a
clear and silver.
Yeah, and like silver, kind of gray, it's kind of muted kind of thing. And then it gives you the opportunity to do whatever you want to do with it, right? You know what I'm saying? Instead of being having to choose the ridiculous colors that these companies choose for us, right? You know.
Secondly, these light up parts.
Yeah, that's dope.
That I do not like.
Oh, come on, man, that's dope.
I do not like. That is a
different. Listen, when you the ones, ain't you one of them? I don't know if it's you, because I don't know if I've ever heard you say it, but I've heard plenty of people say it, because I talk to a lot of people when I'm at work about how phones don't have. I think iPhones still do. Maybe that's why I never heard you say it. Notification, like they say, oh, Samsung phones don't have notification lights on them no more.
You have a little flash.
Oh yeah.
I hate that.
People like it. Hey, a lot of people like that kind of stuff. They want to know what's happening. They want to know when their phone get. That's the only reason why it doesn't bother me is because I wear a watch, right? So it doesn't bother me at all. But I hear it. I hear it too often. Like they were mad. Oh, I used to have Samsung phones, but then they stopped putting the notification light on there. And I'm like, dude, like, is it going? Like, what are you doing that you don't know whether or not your phone done went off or not?
And that's my thing. Like, I'm on my phone a lot. I'm on internet stuff a lot.
Yeah.
But I'm not I'm not like super tied to my phone. Like if I don't have my watch on, my phone's on silent. So I don't know I got something until I look at my phone, and I'm not like in my phone all day.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, it must be a thing because I was doing a data transfer for a guy yesterday, and, and I'm looking at this dude. He's a youngish, young black male, like in his late to late 20s, early 30s, and he don't look the type of dude that will be sitting on 35 notifications like old people do all the time. But I'm looking for a notification from the old phone so I can verify his accounts and whatnot, and I gotta dig through 35 notifications, and I'm thinking to myself, who does this?
Like, I got a homegirl who don't ever like clear stuff out. Like, if I ever look at her phone, it's just like 300 texts, emails.
Oh, what is up with that?
Listen, I can't do that because I can't look at the red notification.
Right. So the flashing dot went away, but then they started putting those stupid red badges on everything, right? Which I turned off. I can't stand.
Yeah, I turned mine off.
Oh my God! So I had a woman, and I looked at her. She wanted to know why I got all these red, because you won't check nothing. Like what is?
Because the kind of message you on Facebook and you still haven't looked at it. Like, what you doing?
Like, what are you doing? Like, why does it say like plus 99? Like,
yeah. And those people who do that with their email, they'll have like 11,000 unread email. Just turn it off.
Just turn it off, man.
You don't need another number.
Just turn it off. Because I know me, I'm not going to read every email. That's why I just turn mine. I don't like the red badges, so I turn them off. You know what I mean?
I like red badges for certain stuff.
Yeah.
Of course, text messages.
Yeah.
And social media.
Yeah.
Other than that, you never even tell me.
And so that's why I'm thinking like, okay, these other people saying, no, listen, we got 1, 2, it's like 3 lights on it, right? So it's one around the camera.
One around the camera, the little C, and the little.
It's like one
above the C.
Oh, it was on the top, whether it was on the bottom. Was it on the bottom? I thought it was on the bottom. The little line was on the bottom. Was it on the bottom?
No, it's on the top. It's top right.
Okay. So, so I guess if you ain't gonna put no case on this, because then you ain't gonna be able to see it. Right? Is that what's happening?
Well, you can put an autobox on it and then pointless.
Wow. So, okay. Come on, man. So I was excited. So you just like that, you just killed my joy.
I don't like notifications. Like, that is the most annoying thing that I ever see people use.
You just killed my joy, bro.
And I'm just like, why you don't need this?
Right. I was excited.
We haven't got specs on it though, right?
I don't think we do, but I know they was talking about the OS the other day, and I forget what they were saying. I wonder if we can get some audio here. Let's see.
And we still need a price. What's going on back there?
I was just showing the phone lighting up. Okay, I thought it was something else. Okay, so no, they because it's early. The phone has got like another month before it comes out. But it was saying something about the OS. The OS was like some what is it, like not color, one of those weird spins on Android,
like one of the tiny spins?
Yeah, one of those spins. But I don't know, man. I'm hoping that they can make enough noise, but I don't know, because I'm looking at people like, because OnePlus was that disruptor, right? And then, I remember, the way...
OnePlus One was like a huge disruptor.
Yes.
And then over the time, they're just like blending in the big guys.
Yeah. Because I'm telling you, I'd never forget, bro. When the first time you brought like OnePlus to my attention, and you were like, "Oh no, bro, this is like exclusive. You got to get an invite to get like you know what I'm saying, all in the top echelon." You know what I mean? I was like, "Oh, okay, this is what we doing."
Hey, people in the comment, people reading the future. I just want y'all to know. I've been exclusive since way back.
Right. Yes.
I've been elite since elite was a thing.
Man, yeah. Because I remember that you was like, yeah, you showing me like the little card and stuff, and I'm like, okay. And he's like, no, you don't get it, bro. Everybody can't rock this. You know what I'm saying?
You can't buy this.
That's
you
right.
Can't just buy this.
Like, okay, I feel you, bro. You know what I mean? All right, okay. And then so that did make the phone special, though, right? Did it not?
It made the phone great.
Yeah.
It was just a great experience to have because you knew if you walk on the street, you're not going to see this everywhere.
Right.
This was before I got an iPhone, and my whole tenure at Best Buy, only one other person I saw with a OnePlus.
Right. Yes. You know what I mean? And so I thought OnePlus was doing great with that whole. I knew it wasn't going to last forever, right? Because as you gain popularity, you can't.
What was their model? What was it? something killer, flagship killer.
Flagship killer, right? Yeah.
You can't do that forever because eventually you're going to become the flagship.
You're going to become the flagship, absolutely. So I remember, I don't know which one was it a OnePlus 6 or was it a OnePlus 8T that was actually had took on like full flagship qualities, right? It was like, because they were giving you a lot of good stuff back in the day.
For $250,
right? For super cheap, but then I'm telling you, then they got what is it? What was the camera company they hooked up with? Something
certain H.
Hasselblad.
Hasselblad.
Yeah, so you got super exclusive Hasselblad cameras, and they was doing weird stuff that had the latest greatest cutting edge chipsets in them.
But the first time you noticed it was like 1+1, that's cool.
Yeah.
OnePlus, I forgot the next one. I don't think it was 2, but like OnePlus 3, OnePlus Mini, all that stuff. And then they started branching out with like a plus and a T. As soon as you start doing that, you already know.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
It ain't the same company no more.
It's not, but so I don't know what Nothing would do to set themselves. I mean, look, they got a phone that flashes and look like an iPhone, so you won't look so weird.
I'll actually give you that.
You won't look so weird.
The body of the phone looks like an iPhone.
Right. You won't look weird with your homies because everybody on their iPhones and you on your Nothing. You won't look like you're super weird. But they got their flashing lights. Right. I don't know what else they can do to make people like, what?
I like the branding.
Yeah.
Because you just said, I'm on my Nothing.
Yeah.
That sounds like at first it was like, oh, cool company name. And then now when you use it in real context, it don't sound dumb.
Yeah. See, I think that it's supposed to be stripped down, nothing but the basic at the highest quality, right? No extra blow, no extra stuff.
Nothing. Yeah. I'm on my Nothing. Like that's just I don't know.
Yeah, you ain't feeling it, right?
Not in real context, not anymore.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm always wanting to see something come along that just shakes everything up. I would love to see that, but of course, I work for a company who's struggling for market share, and they doing everything in their power. They've been selling like right now.
How is Samsung struggling for market share?
Well, when I say struggling for market, I'm talking about in the U.S. I ain't talking about worldwide, right?
Again, how is Samsung struggling for market share?
Because as long as that other guy is got as much market share as they got, everybody else is gonna struggle. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, comparing yourself to Apple, comparing yourself to all other Androids.
No, we can't.
Not struggling.
No, because I think Samsung don't want that battle. They don't care about that battle no more.
We already made it.
The initiative is these guys, right? This is what we're going after, right? And I mean, like, I wasn't even aware, Keon. I kind of felt it, but I didn't like. I wasn't. It didn't really hit me until I actually saw the cohort numbers. The difference, like the market share difference between what Apple is doing and what everybody
for the US, just for everybody knows.
Yeah,
US numbers.
It is astronomical, bro. It's like
yes, it is.
It is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying, right? So Samsung asking us like, we sending y'all little foot soldiers out here, and we fighting against like some insurmountable army so basically what it boils down to. Out of every 10 people in the U.S., 8 of them got an iPhone.
I was going to say 8 is 80%.
8 people got an iPhone. That is crazy. That is insane, bro.
And it really spreads when you're the one guy in the group, or the one guy in the family, or the one guy in the relationship.
Right.
That is different.
It is insane, and that's why, like I'm saying, like when I seen like people like Nothing, or a couple years ago when it was OnePlus, or even when HTC was a record, they was doing some stuff. The thing, I don't think we need another OS though. I don't think we need another competing like we don't need another Microsoft situation. We don't need that. I think Android and Apple, we need to keep it that way. The whole thing is
my thing is. Because Android and Apple are so like cemented, what would another OS would have to do something different? Whereas Apple has like exclusivity or polish or whatever, Android has customization and
that's what we was hoping. That's what was hoping from Microsoft. Microsoft would have been satisfying the business sector or the business professional in that regard, right? It just that it didn't. The rollout was a little weird, and it was at a. I think the timing was kind of bad on that too.
What would be the third category? If you have like a businessy iPhone, a creative Android, what's the third category?
I mean, listen. Well, no, because Apple kind of got that on lock too. I'm going to say, what about the savvy social media person? But you know, I was like, 'cause iPhone pretty much on Snapchat, TikTok, Instagram, that's all that stuff, right?
I remember the old days where like apps were like this works best on iPhone,
yes.
and then if you use the same app right. on Android, it happened to just be like a port of the iOS that didn't work the same.
Oh yeah. I mean, and sadly though, there's still a few applications like that. You know what I mean?
I feel like Snapchat changed their code.
Yeah.
So now it's better.
Yeah.
I don't know other apps.
Well, none of the major. I think all the big players, they want to make sure that the apps are good on both platforms. You know what I mean? But it's just some of the other ones, those like the little small ones, like you can clearly see like a lot of the Adobe stuff. It's a clear difference of what they look like on Android versus iOS. It's like night and day. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Oh yeah, night and day. You can definitely tell where the money was at. You know what I'm saying, right? So it was like, y'all ain't got no money, man. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I don't know what area will have to emerge. Because like I said, like, for the most part, Android is satisfying the business and the business pro. And Apple's doing a pretty good job with it too. I mean, like a lot. I mean, shit. A lot of business pros use iPhones, you know what I'm saying? So, I think more business pros use iPhones than they use. Well, that's because of the market share, but I think a lot of business pros use iPhone, and a lot of them use, but Android's probably more geared toward them. I think somebody would have to.
You think Android are geared towards business pros versus iPhone?
Well, I would say, especially some of the stuff that Samsung is doing, because it look like they want to be able to take.
I feel like Samsung hit business pros more when their Note was still in the game.
Yeah.
Now that they don't do the Note. And it's not like the pen is gone. The pen's still there if you want to buy it. But I just feel like it's not the same.
Well, see, it's weird because what they did, they just took the Note's power and just spread it out amongst everything that they do. So they say, every device is a Note now. Every device is a Note. You know what I mean?
I remember the Note, they have little commercials where you're talking on your Note.
I know.
You're in a meeting, just write it down.
A lot of people still feel a certain type of way about that whole Note situation. But I always tell them, when I tell them that the Note is gone, they be like, really? I'm like, well, yeah, the Note in the name is gone, but like the tech is in everything. Like, there's not a
now
Samsung.
You have a Fold, which is a phone and a Note, or a phone and a tablet, and you get the pen. And
and so I don't know. It's weird, but then again, like I look at something like the Surface Duo, right? And if people are using it the way they're supposed to, the way it's designed, it is designed specifically for business pros and maybe like educators or students or.
The Surface Duo is trash.
See. You ain't hearing what I'm saying. If you're trying to get it popping on TikTok, I don't think you want to be using the Surface Duo to do that. I'm just saying, pull your iPhone out for that. You know what I'm saying? But if you're trying to knock the thesis out while you're on the train, your Surface Duo got you.
Where's Rush and Zoe when I need them? We haven't talked about how trash the Surface Duo is for a while.
We really haven't.
I was like, wait a minute.
I'm just saying, But that's why I preface it the way I did. By design, it's supposed to fill that niche, right? But I don't know. It's just, I guess some people so used to, dealing with the BS with iCloud and changing stuff around, or Google Sheets and backups or whatever. Like, it's still clunky and complicated on Android and Apple, like for a business pro. But I think we done got so used to doing things a certain way that we don't Apple people are so used to doing things ass backwards, like it's the norm for them. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I hate her.
I'm just saying. I'm just keeping it 100.
I'm gonna block Zoe from the comments. Go here talking about this mess.
But he's saying what I'm saying, right? If you use it for what it was designed for, like I said, you ain't gonna get it popping on TikTok with no Surface Duo. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be doing no content creation with no Surface Duo. You know what I mean?
I don't want it. I don't want it. I'll never want it. If I go to Android, I'm looking at a Sony or a Fold. Yeah. Sony's gonna be a hard buy.
Whoa, Sony your peoples.
I know, well, like their phones are really expensive.
They are expensive. But you know what I'm telling you what's dope about them though? They seem like they last for a long time though.
Yeah, they're great phones, especially if you do like photography or something like that.
Yeah.
If you're in a phone acquisition, they make the phones for you.
Yeah.
You gotta also make sure you got that wallet.
It's crazy because and I guess people don't sell a lot of them, but it's so funny that the same person that will balk at the price of a Galaxy Z Fold 3 would look at like I'm talking to a guy. As a matter of fact, he pulled a Sony such and such out of his pocket. Talking about, he paid like $1,200-$1,300 for it, and I was like, well, what's the justification here? I don't understand. Like, what's going on? Like, why is it okay for you to spend $1,400 on the Sony, but $1,699 for a Galaxy Z Fold is like, oh, that's ridiculous.
$300 more, dude. And secondly, I use the Sony phone as a monitor for my Sony camera.
Yeah.
So don't come at me unless you're ready, bro. And also, Sony cameras in their phones are better than regular cameras in regular phones. That's what Sony puts all their money into.
Yeah, I guess so.
But they also talk about their phones in April for the phones that aren't coming out till September.
Right. So then by the time they're ready to launch it, they done forgot all about it. You know what I mean?
What? Come out.
That is crazy. Listen, I want to thank everybody who came out tonight for coming out tonight, man. We definitely appreciate the love. In our episode 61, Keon, episode 61.
Yes.
Chugging along, man. Chugging along.
8 more weeks, and we can make a lot of more.
Yeah. And speaking of which, I think Red Circle was hollering at me about another. Well, I know. So let me address that real quick while we're on the recording. So the folks who hit me up on the thing about the commercials, listen. I don't control that. Okay, I don't control that, man. Like when I signed up, like they do the commercials in the beginning, the mid roll, and in the end. So and here's the thing that y'all don't know, that y'all probably need to know. You can fast forward it. You don't have to listen. It ain't like a YouTube video. You can actually just slide the slider. You know what I mean? Yes. So for the folks who messaging me like, bro, the commercials, man. I'm like, hey, listen, I don't control that. But you know what? Listen to the commercial and actually shop at some of the people. Support your local podcasters, man. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know what them commercials are half the time. It surprises me when I listen to the podcast. I'm like, oh, we got a Lowe's commercial this week. Okay, all right. You know what I mean? So that's cool.
Hey,
yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Got that.
Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up right here. I think it's a pretty decent show tonight, and Ken, I'll let you get your new monitor. What's already set up? You already set it up, right?
Okay. I set it up on that night.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So again, I want to thank everybody for coming out.
Check out some websites and see what Best Buy has to offer.
Yeah.
If you know comment people, chat squad. Sorry, I don't know why I call that comment people. Chat squad. I don't know y'all. If y'all know any monitors under $400 that has 2 HDMI ports and it is bigger than 30 inches,
4K.
Let your boy know.
Looking for that 4K action. Looking for that 4K action.
4K is hit or miss. I don't really care.
Oh, okay.
I mean, this is the only my monitor for the past 2 years or past year has been the only 4K screen in my house.
Okay.
The only one.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
And not even because I purposely going 4K. It just happened to be in there.
Yeah, so I'm a.
But I do have a PS5 now, so I can play stuff in higher res. So that's cool.
Gotta pop my snap collar. All my joints.
That was also saying the M7.
Yeah, all my joints.
Check out the M7.
All my joints is 4K. Except for my laptop.
I'm not even up with the time.
Yeah, I know. Well,
my TV might as well be a monitor.
Right nowadays, you don't really need a TV. That's what I'm saying. I have one in here, but I don't ever watch TV on it, but rarely. So I have
my Apple TV plugged up. Yeah. I have an Apple TV 4K for
yeah, so he said I'm seeing to get the damn gaming monitor they got. So look at that. So you're looking for 30 plus inches. 30 plus inches.
It does have to be bigger than 30, yes.
There you go, right? So it's not 4K.
I think I did M7 because I came in there and I had my mind on. Yeah. I didn't do any research. I just went out and I was like, I need to get a monitor. And I remember that was good. Yeah. But now I need to do something. Yeah, I think you can get that M7 since the M8 is out right now, you can probably get that 32-inch at a really good price. It's probably going to be around $350, right? Because I think that's what I paid for this LG. Because I think mine was $500 for the 32, and then I got the 43 on sale, and it was actually cheaper than the 32. I got that one for like it was like $399. Yeah, so if anybody wants that monitor for parts, I got a curved 32-inch Dell for parts. Yeah, for parts. Yeah. Hey, let's wrap this up. Yeah, we're gonna get out of here. Check us out on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. I've actually been putting up some videos. I don't know if you've seen them.
No,
on Sundays, because Sunday is my day.
Oh yeah, no, I don't really get to see stuff until the week because I work on the weekend, so yeah, I don't get to see stuff. And I don't. Yeah, I know. That's why I don't. Yeah, that's why I miss it.
You don't take Sunday off for yourself?
Nah, Monday is my Sunday.
I make sure Sunday I don't do anything. Like the only rigorous thing I do on Sunday is I'll clean my house. I clean like throughout the week, so it's not that bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, Sunday is my day where I just relax, clean, listen to music, chill out, play games, stuff like that.
Kind of do it on Monday, and then I can do the podcast on chill. I don't even edit the podcast till tomorrow, so you know what I mean. So I'm good. Yeah, so yeah. Anyway, you guys have been amazing like always. We'll holler at y'all next week. We out of here, man.